Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Ever feel like you're on a wild ride with your energy levels? One minute you're riding high, buzzing with productivity. The next you're crashing down, craving sugary snacks and struggling to focus. Well, I'm here to tell you, you're not alone. Today we're diving deep into a topic that's often overlooked, but plays a huge role in your health, energy, and even how well you age. We're talking about glucose spikes. Now, before you click away thinking, glucose? That's just for diabetics, right? Trust me on this one. Whether you're a health nut or just starting your wellness journey, understanding glucose spikes and how to manage them can be a game changer. So buckle up, grab your favorite healthy snack. Don't worry, we'll talk about those later. And get ready to unlock the secrets to stable energy, better health, and a happier you. Let's break it down. Imagine glucose as the fuel that powers your body, kind of like the gas that keeps your car running. When you eat, your body breaks down carbohydrates in your food into glucose. This glucose then enters your bloodstream and travels to your cells, providing them with the energy they need to function. Now here's where things get interesting. When you eat foods that are quickly digested and absorbed, especially those high in refined sugars and processed carbohydrates, your blood glucose levels can spike rapidly. Think of it like slamming your foot on the gas pedal. Your car might lurch forward, but it's not exactly a smooth ride, right? These sudden surges in blood glucose, known as glucose spikes, can wreak havoc on your body in the short and long term. But don't worry, we'll dive into those details in just a bit. For now, just remember that keeping your blood glucose levels stable is key to feeling your best. Okay, so we know glucose is our body's primary energy source, and we know that spikes in blood glucose aren't ideal. But you might be wondering, how do these spikes actually affect me? Those constant ups and downs take a toll on your body. Over time, this can increase your risk of developing chronic diseases like type 2 diabetes, heart disease. But here's the good news. You have the power to take control of your blood sugar. Now let's talk about some of the unexpected ways glucose spikes can affect your daily life. You might be surprised to learn that those mid-afternoon energy slumps, those cravings for sugary snacks, and even difficulty concentrating can all be linked to unstable blood sugar levels. When your blood sugar crashes after a spike, your body goes into panic mode, releasing hormones like cortisol and adrenaline to try and bring those levels back up. This can leave you feeling wired and tired at the same time. Not a fun combination, but it doesn't stop there. Frequent glucose spikes can also impact your mood, sleep, and even your skin health. That's right, those pesky breakouts might be your body's way of telling you that your blood sugar is out of whack. The good news is that by understanding how to manage your blood sugar levels, you can regain control of your energy, improve your overall health, and feel your absolute best from the inside out. Alright, let's get down to the basics. What exactly is glucose? In simple terms, glucose is like the VIP fuel source for your amazing body. It's a type of sugar that's found in your bloodstream and serves as the primary energy source for every single cell, from your brain cells firing away to your muscles powering you through that workout. Think of glucose as tiny packets of energy, constantly being delivered to your cells to keep everything running smoothly. Without glucose, your body would be like a car without gas, totally out of commission. Now, where does this VIP fuel come from? You guessed it, the food you eat. When you consume carbohydrates, whether it's a slice of whole wheat bread, a bowl of brown rice, or even that delicious piece of fruit, your digestive system gets to work breaking those carbs down into glucose. This glucose then enters your bloodstream, ready to be delivered to your cells for that much-needed energy boost. Okay, so we know glucose comes from the food we eat, but how exactly does it get from our plates to our cells? Buckle up, because we're about to take a quick and fascinating trip through your digestive system. Imagine this. You take a bite of a juicy apple, your teeth break it down, and enzymes in your saliva start the digestive process. Then, it travels down to your stomach, where it's churned and mixed with acids that further break down the food. From there, the partially digested food moves into your small intestine, And this is where the magic happens. The walls of your small intestine are lined with tiny finger-like projections called villi. These villi act like little sponges, absorbing the glucose from the digested food and releasing it into your bloodstream. Once in the bloodstream, glucose hitches a ride on red blood cells, traveling throughout your body to deliver energy to every single cell. Pretty amazing, right? Now here's something important to remember. Not all carbohydrates are created equal. Just like some cars guzzle gas while others sip it slowly, some foods cause your blood sugar to spike rapidly, while others result in a slower, more sustained release of glucose into your bloodstream. This is where the glycemic index, or GI, comes in. The GI ranks foods containing carbohydrates based on how quickly they raise your blood glucose levels. High GI foods like sugary drinks, white bread, and processed snacks are like that gas-guzzling car. They cause a rapid spike in blood sugar. On the other hand, low GI foods such as whole grains, legumes, and non-starchy vegetables release glucose more slowly, providing a steady stream of energy without sending your blood sugar on a roller coaster ride. Section 4. Beyond sugar, unveiling hidden glucose sources. When you think of foods that spike your blood sugar, you probably picture sugary treats like candy bars and donuts. And while you're not wrong, it's important to remember that sugar isn't the only culprit when it comes to glucose spikes. In fact, many seemingly healthy foods are loaded with hidden sources of glucose that can send your blood sugar soaring without you even realizing it. We're talking about things like flavored yogurts, granola bars, certain breakfast cereals, and even some types of bread marketed as whole grain. That's why it's so important to become a savvy label reader and pay close attention to the ingredient list. Look out for sneaky sugars hiding under different names, such as high fructose corn syrup, maltose, dextrose, and sucrose. Remember, knowledge is power. By knowing what to look for, you can make informed choices about the foods you eat and keep those glucose spikes in check. Section 5. Finding your balance. The importance of stable glucose levels. We've covered glucose as our body's VIP fuel source and the importance of low GI foods. Maintaining stable glucose levels is crucial for your health and well-being. Balanced blood sugar means sustained energy, stable mood, and sharp focus. Spikes and crashes can wreak havoc on your body and mind. Simple changes to your diet and lifestyle can help you control your blood sugar. Section 1. The glucose roller coaster, a recipe for trouble. Imagine being strapped in for a ride that never ends. That's what it's like for your body with constant glucose spikes. Rapid surges in blood glucose followed by sudden crashes create constant imbalance. Your body is constantly playing catch-up, trying to regulate those extreme fluctuations. Over time, these ups and downs take a toll on your system. Your cells become less sensitive to insulin, creating a vicious cycle. Keeping your blood sugar levels stable is like finding that sweet spot on the roller coaster. Okay, let's talk about inflammation. You might be thinking, inflammation? Isn't that something that happens when you sprain your ankle or get an infection? And you're right, but inflammation can also happen on a cellular level, and excess glucose is a major culprit. Think of it this way. When your blood sugar spikes, it creates oxidative stress in your body, kind of like rust building up on a car. This oxidative stress triggers the release of inflammatory molecules that can damage your cells and tissues over time. Now, some inflammation is normal and even necessary for healing. But chronic low-grade inflammation, the kind that can be fueled by frequent glucose spikes, has been linked to a wide range of health problems, including heart disease, stroke, type 2 diabetes, and even some types of cancer. It's like your body is constantly battling a low-grade fire, and those glucose spikes are like throwing fuel on the flames. Let's talk about how glucose spikes can affect your day-to-day life. Have you ever experienced that dreaded mid-afternoon slump, where your energy crashes and all you can think about is a sugary pick-me-up? Or maybe you've noticed that you tend to get irritable or have trouble concentrating when you haven't eaten in a while. Well, those are classic signs that your blood sugar is on a roller coaster ride. When your blood sugar spikes after a meal or snack, your body releases insulin to try and bring those levels back down, but sometimes insulin can overcompensate, causing your blood sugar to dip too low. This rapid drop in blood sugar is what leaves you feeling drained, hangry, and mentally foggy. It's like your brain is running out of fuel, and those mood swings and energy dips are its way of sending out an SOS signal. Now, we've covered some of the immediate and short-term effects of glucose spikes, but what about the long-term consequences? Unfortunately, the news isn't pretty. Frequent and prolonged glucose spikes can significantly increase your risk of developing some serious chronic diseases. We're talking about major health concerns like type 2 diabetes, where your body becomes resistant to insulin, leading to chronically high blood sugar levels. We're talking about cardiovascular disease, where those glucose spikes can damage your blood vessels, increasing your risk of heart attack and stroke. And it doesn't stop there. Research suggests that chronic glucose fluctuations may also play a role in the development of other chronic conditions, including Alzheimer's disease, certain types of cancer, and even fatty liver disease. It's a sobering thought, but it's also a powerful reminder that taking control of your blood sugar is one of the most important things you can do for your long-term health and well-being. Section 5. Reclaiming your power, taking control of your glucose destiny. You are not a passive bystander in this process. You have the power to take control of your blood sugar. It starts with simple changes to your diet and lifestyle. Choose low GI foods, stay hydrated, and exercise regularly. Remember, you don't have to do it alone. There are many resources to support you on your journey. Section 1. Breakfast, the glucose game changer. All right, let's talk about breakfast, the most important meal of the day, or so they say. But when it comes to your blood sugar, breakfast can be a real game changer, for better or for worse. You see, many traditional breakfast foods like sugary cereals, pastries, and even some seemingly healthy options like fruit juices and smoothies are loaded with carbohydrates that are quickly digested and absorbed, leading to those dreaded glucose spikes we've been talking about. And here's the thing, starting your day with a glucose spike sets the stage for a roller coaster of blood sugar fluctuations throughout the day. It's like starting a race with a burst of energy that quickly fizzles out, leaving you feeling drained and craving more sugar. But don't worry, there's a better way. By making a simple shift towards savory breakfasts, you can transform your mornings and set yourself up for stable energy, better focus, and fewer cravings throughout the day. Section 2. Decoding the menu, spotting hidden glucose bombs. Navigating food can feel like detective work, especially avoiding sneaky glucose spikes. Glucose hides in unexpected places like flavored yogurts, granola bars, and some salad dressings. Become a savvy label reader and look out for added sugars under different names. Section 3. The art of food, combining creating blood sugar harmony. It's not just about what you eat, but how you eat it. Combine food groups to promote a slow, steady release of glucose. Pair carbohydrates with protein, healthy fats, and fiber for balanced blood sugar. Your blood sugar will thank you. Section 4. Savory sensations, delicious and blood sugar-friendly meal ideas. For breakfast, opt for savory options packed with protein, healthy fats, and fiber. For lunch and dinner, combine lean protein with non-starchy vegetables and healthy fats. Choose whole grains like quinoa or brown rice in moderation. Snacks can be almonds, Greek yogurt with berries, or veggie sticks with hummus. Section 1. Veggies first, building your glucose defense system. Start your meals with non-starchy vegetables to build a fiber barrier. Fiber slows down digestion, preventing dramatic glucose spikes. Your blood sugar and taste buds will thank you. Section 2. Vinegar, the pre-meal glucose whisperer. Vinegar can help regulate blood sugar levels by slowing carbohydrate breakdown. Mix 1 to 2 tablespoons of vinegar with water and sip before meals. Add lemon or mint for flavor. Section 3. Movement magic, turning your muscles into glucose-burning machines. Exercise helps regulate blood sugar by using glucose for energy. Even a short, brisk walk after meals can make a difference. Get moving for better blood sugar and overall health. Section 4. Hydration station, the power of water for glucose control. Proper hydration helps kidneys flush out excess glucose. Dehydration can lead to higher blood sugar levels and fatigue. Sip water throughout the day and add lemon or cucumber for flavor. Stay hydrated for better blood sugar control and overall well-being. Snack attack, navigating the hunger pangs between meals. Snacking can be a slippery slope for blood sugar control. Choose snacks that provide steady energy and keep cravings at bay. Think of snacks as mini-meals that bridge the gap between main meals. Smart snacking can help maintain stable blood sugar and sustained energy. The Carb Protein Fat Fiber Power Play, building a balanced snack plate. Build a snack with a balance of carbohydrates, protein, fat, and fiber. Carbohydrates provide quick energy, but need protein, fat, and fiber to stabilize blood sugar. Start with complex carbs like fruit or whole grain crackers. Add protein and healthy fats like nuts, seeds, or Greek yogurt. The possibilities are endless. Timing is everything. Understanding meal frequency and glucose control. Meal timing plays a crucial role in regulating insulin response. Find a meal rhythm that works for you. Avoid extended periods without eating to prevent overeating later. Eat within an hour or two of waking up to stabilize blood sugar. Section 4. Listening to your body's cues, honoring hunger and fullness signals. Tune in to your body's natural hunger and fullness signals. Pay attention to hunger levels and eat mindfully. Slow down, savor each bite, and check in with fullness cues. Create a harmonious and healthy relationship with food. Section 1. The power of small changes. Transforming your health, one bite at a time. Small changes, consistently applied, lead to remarkable results. Incorporate 1 or 2 tips into your daily routine. Find what works best for you and your lifestyle. Progress, not perfection, is the goal. Section 2. Unlocking your healthiest self. Embracing the glucose revolution. Regulating blood sugar levels can prevent chronic diseases and boost overall health. Prioritize stable blood sugar for better energy, focus, mood, and skin health. Make conscious, informed choices about food and lifestyle habits. Section 3. It's your journey, your pace, your power. Start today and reap the rewards. Make sustainable changes that you can stick with for the long haul. Find joy in nourishing your body with wholesome foods. Every choice is an opportunity to move closer to your health goals. Cheers to a healthier, happier, and more energized